Allahu Akbar.
Assalamu alaikum. Brothers and sisters, we're going to go and break our fast now, but want you to know we have some guests tonight. Dr. Akbar Ahmed is doing some research on the Muslims in America. Imam Considine from the Islamic Center of America encouraged and recommended him to come here. So feel free to talk to them. They ask questions about being Muslim in general, and just welcome them to our home, inshallah. Let's stop for a moment and take a moment to remember our Imam Muhammad, who I think is the greatest Imam that ever lived. And he made his transition today, passed, and let us make dua for him, that Allah accepts him into the Jannah, and that Allah forgive him his sins and take his good works to the highest height, inshallah. So let us remember Amen.
Being a Muslim after 9/11 and your relations with other Muslims.
Okay. With immigrant Muslims, I found that they were more eager to associate with us and find out how we could join together to eliminate the negative response that they were taking. They would come to us and ask for assistance on civil rights and how to communicate with the government, how to have our children go to school as Muslims without being persecuted. But since we have been on this continent for a few hundred years, we pretty much know how to maneuver our way around and to survive here. And they were asking how to survive being a Muslim. And we would
In an environment that was hostile,
right.
in many ways hostile to Muslims.
Right.
So they're asking for guidance,
Yes.
basically.
Yes.
Oh,
And
okay.
we would give them to them because as Muslims we help one another. We have no
Definitely.
problem with helping Muslims, non-Muslims, good-hearted people.
Right.
You'll see that some of the things that are engraved on paper here in the U.S. and their constitutions and things like that in the documents, they're fine and dandy, but it's very hard to implement those things.
This is a good point. Very good. It's in the Constitution, but he's saying how do you implement it? That's the challenge. Now, Brother Khan, what about the tensions we hear, because we are in Detroit for the first time, between African American Muslims and Arab Muslims?
Well, it's very difficult. It's the same thing. It's not like something new, really. So they have to mesh. They have to start understanding, and they have to.
So what is the problem between them? I haven't understood. Remember, I'm an outsider. So what is the problem?
It's not really a problem. It's just normal. It's just getting to know people.
Is there some tension between the two? I mean, between Arabs and African American Muslims?
I don't have any problem with them, but brothers and sisters may come and tell me, Mama had this problem or something like that, and I'm going to have to go and talk to somebody and try to. But that's just normal people. It's not because of deen or religion. It's because of human beings clashing for whatever reason. It has nothing to do.
What's your ideal of America? What does it mean to be American?
America, for the most part, is a theory. It's a theory. It's the hype that they give over to people, like, oh, America is this, America is beautiful, America got this and that. And then when you get in the inner cities, you see what America really is. And that's nothing new from other places, because every place that's wealthy and has big benefits, they also have their impoverished areas. And so, I mean, but oppression, when you have people that are extremely rich, you have people who are extremely poor, usually. Because it's very hard for rich people to look out for, you know, to be unselfish.
It doesn't say that. So we have to read the scripture. Allah doesn't say kill the Christians in there. It says if they come at you, kill them. And I don't see anything wrong with self-defense. But they will quote that part about kill the Christians. And then, but right after that it says, but if they desist, leave them alone because Allah is forgiving and Allah is peaceful.
And
they
Allah
don't put that part
Allah
in.
prefers peace.
Yeah, and Allah prefers peace. They don't.
In general, about ways of improving relations.
Just remember that we all are sons and daughters of Adam. We are all from one soul. We are on this planet, all of us, for a short amount of time. We do not know when we're going to leave. We all want to go to heaven. So prepare your retirement plan, which is on this earth now. And if you prepare your retirement properly, your retirement will be heaven. If you do not plan it well on this life and do things that are good, your retirement will be the hell.
Extra prayers. We try to do extra. Keep our minds on Allah and the message of the Quran and the example of our leader, Prophet Muhammad. So I would pray that the Muslim world would take that simple, pure, plain message of the Quran and ingest it and take it internally into ourselves so that what comes out is a part of that peaceful message, that peaceful aura of the Quran. That's what I would pray
And the influence of Islam in America and a lot of our historical landmarks. For instance, we see the name California, the state of California. It comes from the word California, from Khalif. In Arabic, Khalif means leader. And then when we look at the word America in general, then we see Amir Iqab. Amir Iqab. Amir in Arabic, once again, means